I love the story of Easiest Chocolate Birthday Cake because it is so personal to me. And even though I didn't... What are you guys up to?
What are you eating? That's what I'm here for.
Brad, do you want some chocolate cake?
Oh, I want chocolate.
Here's what was happening. You can get in on this, okay? So Amber kept making me cakes on my birthday. I'd come home on my birthday and it was like everywhere. Nobody had had dinner, okay? Kids are
But
like...
you got your cake, just foobar or what?
Little foo bar, okay? So we developed this. Remember when I did this with Cat B? All right, so that this can be the one.
Oh.
Every birthday from now on, that's the cake.
All right, happy birthday.
Thanks, bud. My favorite dessert, whether it's my birthday or not my birthday, is just simple chocolate cake. Give me the chocolate cake with some chocolate frosting, and I'm so happy. You know what? I'm gonna make you a recipe that you can make me every year on my birthday, and this is the one. It's a really lovely, lusciously chocolatey birthday cake that is very simple to make. The cake itself is even easier than the frosting, so go figure. This is just the most standard cake pan. A great way to make this as easy as possible to work with is to brush it very lightly with oil. Really got to get myself, like, go all the way and get myself a pocket protector, you know? Just trace the bottom of the pan. So this is just going to mean that the bottom of the cake is going to release very easily from the pan. So pen side down.
But Chris,
Pen side down.
what if the pen gets in the food?
No, it's not gonna, because it's a pen side down, man. You guys with me? Wasn't sure what else I was gonna do to explain it any differently. Pen side down. With a butter-based cake, normally what you would do is you'd cream your butter with your sugar, add in your eggs, you build structure, volume, incorporate air, you know, that's how the cake gets a lot of its structure. This is an oil-based cake, so you don't really have to do any of that, which is part of what makes it kind of the easiest possible cake you could make, birthday or otherwise. So I've got 1 1/3 cup all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. I've got 1 1/4 teaspoon kosher salt, and then I've got 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Give it a little whisk. All right, now next, this is like one of my least favorite kitchen tasks, which you might remember such things as stripping thyme leaves, chopping chocolate. Jesus, great. This is up there for me. Do you have to sift your cocoa? Yeah, you don't have to, okay? But cocoa ends up being lumpy and kind of fighting against you in that batter. So whatever you can do to kind of break it up now, you'll thank yourself later. Hell, you might even thank me. Gonna whisk this in, so this is gonna now incorporate beautifully with the rest of the dry ingredients, no lumps. Make sure you get all the little bits at the bottom. So now for our wet ingredients, we have 2 large eggs. Still have not learned how to crack an egg one-handed. I'm on record as saying this is gonna be the year that I cracked that one. 3/4 cup veg oil, a teaspoon of vanilla. So at this point, we're gonna put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients with a spatula, because this is gonna get really thick. Just wanna incorporate everything, smooth out the lumps, and then I'm going to take this milk here, this cup of milk, I'm gonna heat it up. The fact of it being hot is going to bloom the flavor of the cocoa and really just opens up that cocoa flavor. So anyway, this is very, very thick cake batter. It looks completely wrong, but hopefully in a couple minutes, it'll look a whole lot better. I'm not trying to boil the milk, but I want to get it just to the point right before it boils. So that's just going to be a minute here. I'm not going to wander off. I'm not going to check my Instagram, okay? Just right here focused on this because I really don't want it to boil over. I'm not necessarily looking for bubbles to form. I want to see that moment where you're about to get bubbles, where you see those like little like wisps of steam kind of come in. I want to see a wisp. Give me a wisp, come on. All right, wisp. So now is where we're going to go back to the whisk. So at first, it's not really going to want to cooperate. You want to whisk it completely, but not kind of over mix. But honestly, doing it by hand, there's way less of a risk of that. So that's done. So that's why you want to have your pan prepared, ready to go when you are. I just tamped out a few of those bigger bubbles here, and we're taking this right to the oven. And here we go. There it is. All right, cake's ready, done, looking beautiful. So if you have a cake tester, by all means, you can use it. I just feel like these, they lie. Cake testers lie, okay? They'll tell you whatever you want to hear. So go with this. Wooden little skewer, okay? So if you have any underdone cake, it's way more likely to show up on one of these guys. This is looking great. Let's frost it. All right, so this is 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. Try not to exceed 64% cacao. The reason being that certain chocolates can get a little bit funky when melted and used in a ganache. So anyway, bear with me. Let's go over to the stove. Part of the base of this frosting is a ganache, which is just a mixture of heavy cream and chocolate. I'm gonna put these together. This is a half cup of heavy cream, 4 ounces of chocolate, okay? We're doing it over a double boiler. You'll notice, it's a non-reactive bowl, and the water is not touching the bottom of the bowl here. So chocolate's starting to melt here. All right, I can lower the heat if you see, a lot of steam escaping. It means it's kind of bubbling away under there. Just lower the heat, calm it down, check your feed, all right? And yeah, we'll be right back in a sec. Okay, so it's smooth, it's well incorporated. I'm just gonna set this aside, let it cool about 25 minutes or so until it firms up, and then we're gonna incorporate it into our frosting. So ganache has chilled, all right? I've got room temperature cream cheese. We need 4 ounces of this, which is half of this bar. So our extra 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt is going in here into the frosting. It's gonna help you bring out that chocolate flavor. It's gonna make everything taste so much better. 3/4 of a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and then 1/4 cup of confectioner sugar. An electric mixer really makes very short work of this. So I just want all this stuff to be nice and smooth. That's gonna ensure that it incorporates very well with the cooled ganache. So this ganache has not fully set. It's gonna continue to set as it gets even cooler, but it's a great temperature for incorporating with the cream cheese. Both of them are kind of matched in terms of fluidity and density at this point. So you can see that relative to where we started, it's already starting to hold its shape a little bit more. I'm just gonna go a little bit further and then we're there. Clean release. The parchment round, okay? Boom. How you like them apples? Here's the thing. I don't even... Oh my God.
You're making my cake.
Oh my... I know, I'm sorry I'm making your cake.
No, I'm
How do
so
you think
happy.
I did?
I think you did great. This looks awesome.
At this point, you've done the work. You just want to eat the cake. So why are you going to do something that takes forever and stresses you out?
Yeah.
No offense, Claire.
Too much
you
time.
know?
Just
Yeah.
easy and looks great.
So show them the spoon technique.
All right.
Everybody's so used to having crappy, grocery store cakes that, if you actually give people a cake that you make yourself, they sort of freak out in a good way.
Super easy.
And you could finish here. This could be it. You could be done. I would have called it. All right, we'd be eating by now, but that's fine. Take it a step further.
Do we want to do the swirls or do we
Yeah.
want to do the lines? What do we want to do?
I want to do your
the swoopies. Okay.
Yeah, the swoops.
So just kind of press into it with the side of the spoon.
And you get these
So,
lovely little, kind of tails.
Yeah. And you can do this for hours or just for 2 seconds. And
Yep.
It's still gonna look great.
Turned out so fabulously well. Did you see how I did that? Oh my God. I was sitting there sweating, I'm gonna have to do it on camera and I'm just gonna have to do it and pretend like I know what I'm doing. And then angel swoops in out of nowhere and totally does it for me. Anyway, let's cut into this thing, right? You guys ready for cake? This is a sneak preview of my 40th birthday. Things are like suddenly looking a little darker up here. Like, can I just draw your attention to how amazing that looks? There's no bells, there's no whistles. Like, it's just chocolate cake. It tastes awesome. Cake! Brad, get your coffee, let's go. And you get some cake, and you get a cake.
Everyone's
with a fork.
birthday. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Just a sliver for Hunzy.
It's delicious, Chris. My only non-cake liking critique, I could use a third less cake.
You want
You
less
don't like
cake?
period. That's it.
Okay, well, you're
did a
done.
great
You're
job.
done.
I'm
You
telling
did a
You're
great
done.
job.
You're all set.
No cake
We're all
for
set
you.
with you. Okay. Wait,
Give it to the
you guys
cake
are sharing?
lovers.
Good job, Morocco.
All right. Thank you.
Isn't it the best cake?
It's tangy. It's bright. It's chocolatey. It's deep. It's rich. It's moist.
It's true.
It's just good cake. All right, with the exception of Brad, everybody friggin' loved it. Even Gabby choked it down. Yeah, Brad like apparently doesn't even like cake. All right.
I'm back here
Very
to show
upsetting.
you that I almost had the whole thing.
All right.
It's,
Well, maybe
it's as good as my
Gabby can
grandmother's cake.
choke it down.
Yes. Thank
Cool.
you.
This is really good, Chris.
It's remarkably delicious. It really does not take that much effort.
Yeah. You did a great job.
No, you did a great job. We did a great job.
We did.
I think we forgot to make the coffee. Are we good? Seriously, I'll go make coffee.